This is our election dashboard, and I would like to take you through all the details here that we have. Let's begin with Mizoram first, which is the northeastern state, and this is where we'll tell you what exactly is the situation looking like. The northeastern state, a border state, who are, remember, the VVIP candidates. Take a look at that. As you can see, ZPM and the MNF. MNF is the ruling party, Mizo National Front. The ZPM is the main opposition party. They hold the sway. They have the maximum leaders. But the BJP won a seat previously, and that is why it is going to be very crucial. There are, of course, the Congress also that has been in alliance earlier in the government in Mizoram, and that's why with Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh, it will want to have the hold in the northeastern state. But could the BJP, which has MNF in alliance in the centre, not in Mizoram, would also wait and watch cautiously which party gets the seats this time. And just to look at the seats for the background, just to tell you about 2018, how the northeastern state of Mizoram was. Out of 40 seats in the northeastern state, the Mizo National Front got the maximum 27. BJP did win 1. But it was the Congress party that nevertheless managed to get 4 and the others 8. So will there be an alliance needed, or the regional parties will want to keep their clout running for the state of Mizoram? But it's very crucial. One state where the BJP is not in the ruling government, either directly or by alliance, but will want to possibly find an option, and Congress also wants to regain its power in the government. Let me now take you through the details of the state of Mizoram. With the polling that has started, people have started to come and cast their vote already. It is a slow start, but of course it will pick up in the next few hours. But what is important for Mizoram are the parties that are contesting. Mizo National Front and Zoram People's Movement are most crucial. 1,276 voting centres, 149 are remote polling stations. Now, the ruling Mizo National Front and the main opposition, Zoram People's Movement, have the maximum hold in the state. But the Congress party also have fielded all 40 seats, all 40 candidates on the seats. BJP, meanwhile, have fielded on 23. Aam Aadmi Party, Arvind Kejriwal's party, has also fielded on 4 seats in Mizoram. There are also 27 independents in the fray as well. So by no means take the state of Mizoram lightly. It is very crucial. All parties will be eyeing this state. Meanwhile, security has been tightened. It's a border state, so the borders have been sealed for the day to ensure smooth functioning of Mizoram.
Sir, almost all political pundits have predicted that it's going to be a hung assembly this time. How do you see your party from henceforth? Like, will you go into a coalition if required to form the government?
Well, it will not be a hung assembly. It will be an MNF government. I have a full confidence in that.
The border is very porous, and we have a visa-free regime. So 16 kilometers on both sides, people can freely enter the other country without any visa requirements. So that can be misused by antisocial elements. So considering the long border that we have and the visa-free regime that we have to ensure that there is no unauthorized movement of contraband goods.
Mizoram is facing a major movement of drugs, and the drugs are transiting through Mizoram, which is then taken to various parts of the country and even beyond. Recently, we have made various arrests. We have seized more than 45 worth crores of crystal meth. We are aware of the mountainous terrain and the difficulties in guarding the entire border areas. Nonetheless, we are up to it. We have formed a separate team of narcotics headed by an SP, which has been able to lay hands on these important seizures.
So let me give you a little more background to help you understand why Mizoram is so crucial. In Mizoram, it was the Mizo National Front that got 38% vote share. It did get the highest one. It is the ruling party in the government, even though it is in alliance with the National Democratic Alliance, NDA, and that means the BJP at the centre, but not in Mizoram. And Congress got 30%. So Congress definitely has a strong clout in the northeastern state. It has been in alliance with the government earlier as well. But 18% went to the BJP, which means slowly and steadily, BJP has made inroads into Mizoram too. Others, including the ZPM and other parties, have also made those those details for you. And now going on the ground right now. So these are the details coming in about more votes that are coming in. I'm told this is Mizoram governor. That's right, we can see who's casting his vote. And that's very crucial, remember, that for every citizen to come forth and early in the morning to set an example. This is as well in Mizoram, where the governor of Mizoram has cast his vote. Now, the Chief Minister was in fact one of the first to come, but sadly could not vote right away. There was a technical snag in the voting machine. So he's decided to go ahead, have a morning meeting with his party leaders, and then he will return to cast the vote. Remember, these are the days that we're thankful for a democracy where people, irrespective of their ideologies, differences, get to exercise the biggest option that they have, which is to choose their leader who runs whether their country, whether their state, their local areas. And the state elections are always more crucial because that directly will concern the resident of that state. Mizoram also has been long inflicted, remember, with the conflict issues. It is a border state. There are law and order issues too. But it's also a state that has seen massive development. Areas, Christian majority constituencies, very interesting politics of the state, but also it has seen the progress, but a lot more needs to be done. And that's why the leadership that is being chosen by the people today in Mizoram. Mountainous terrains, there are about 149 remote polling stations, so all sorts of arrangements that have been made.